Groundhogs bringing into the zone, and that's partially blocked by Will. Will up to Huddy. Huddy finds Jackson in the middle. Jackson running away from Groundhogs. Or skating away from Groundhogs, I should say. Gets it in deep. Good job of Hank there to poke that puck away. Apologies there if you lost the live stream momentarily. Not sure what happened. Looks like it just dropped and restarted. You haven't missed much. Just started the third. Teague sends that one over to the wall. Hank over to Huddy. Huddy's going to put that one on net and go off on a change. Nice job of just lobbing that in so it's not icing. Groundhogs get it back momentarily and they touch it. And that is some sort of penalty on the junior Preds. Maybe a bench minor? We did?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Too many men was the call. I didn't even notice it. So too many men on the ice puts Groundhogs on a power play. Talon working it behind. Groundhogs looking for a lane there. Oh man, nice job from the Groundhogs player to intercept that pass out of the air as Lucas was trying to find Nick on a breakaway. Groundhogs come away with it. Nice job of the Groundhogs behind the net to bait Brooks back behind the goal line. As soon as he did, they had a open man in the low slot there. Put it home. 4-2 Preds. Groundhogs get one right there, and that's what you don't want to happen. You don't want the you want to give the team momentum to come back. We'll see if Preds can answer here. That puck was misplayed a little bit in the neutral zone, allowing the Groundhogs to come in. A shot on goal. Teague makes a glove save. Shot blocked up at the point by Grant. Jonah chasing. And Jonah loses his footing. Well, that puck comes out of the zone, so Griffin has to retreat. Tyler helps him out. Grant stopped that puck on the wall, and then Tyler is going to let it all go. Yeah. The Groundhog player let it go after originally trying to play it. But the referee rightly allowed that to continue. Good intercept there by Will. And this is really Luke Doble and Jackson. They are not mounting enough pressure right now. So Talon over to Will. Will's going to try to reset this. He's going to go back to Talon here. Jackson feeds it up to Talon. Talon dumps it in. But Preds weren't forechecking fast enough there. That puck goes through everyone. Groundhogs, good offensive zone pressure here. Shot right in Teague's breadbasket. He's going to hold on.
I'm fixing it. Are you getting notes on the? Oh,
it's back.
Okay, it went off and it came back.
It did.
And it went off.
Yeah, it went off momentarily. Yeah.
Oh God.
A little back and forth action here. Lucas is going to enter the zone with Hank. Lucas's shot on goal. Goalie makes a pad save. Then he tried to chip it back to the middle, but nobody was there. So that was just basically giving way back to the Groundhogs. And that'll be a tripping call on the Groundhogs. Preds can keep control here and delay penalty. Delayed penalty. Delayed penalty. Let's go. So Preds back on the power play, 6:28 to go in the game, up 4-2. Would love to see them capitalize here, extend that lead a little bit. You never know if goal differential is going to matter in the bracket. That's Nick with a shot. Goalie makes the first save, and the goalie made a save on Winston's rebound. Will tried to wind up and slap that, but he kind of missed as he wound up. That comes over to Griffin. Griffin's shot. Goalie makes a save, no rebound. In other news, the U.S. is beating Denmark 3-2 in the second period in the Olympics. I think that's a closer game than most would have expected. We'll see how it ends up. Will's shot gets tipped out front, but it actually got tipped by the Groundhogs, and they got it clear. Will with a groundhog chasing. Sends it up along the far wall. Carson was there. Carson was there and tried to spring Winston, but Groundhogs took it back. Oh my gosh. Left the Groundhog there wide open on the short-handed. Shot goes wide. Now Nick's going to take it wide. Puck rolled off of his stick. He gets it back, though. Momentarily. Now the Groundhogs have it back. It's a hook! So, sorry about the scream again. Apparently the refs don't know what a hook is. That was all up in his hands and in his wrists and in his waist. No call. Sometimes they need a little help. Often they don't take the help. They don't take the advice. Collision there in front of the net. Took down a Pred and a Groundhog. Teague with a nice stick there to chip that out. Jonah gets it out, but takes a beating for it. That's going to be a check in the back, I believe. Or maybe it was unsportsmanlike. So Preds have got another chance on the power play here. See if they can extend the lead. 4-2 right now, 4:35 to go in the game. Groundhogs clear the zone. Brooks sends it up to Jonah. Jonah couldn't hold on. That was a little hot pass from D to D, and that ski ramped up off of Tyler's stick blade into the Preds bench. 1:05 to go on the penalty. 4:09 to go in the game. Preds looking to extend the lead. We really don't want this to get any closer. In fact, we'd like to get a little bit more on the goal differential. And like I said, in case that becomes a tiebreaker. I know, Lisa. I know. Lucas entering the zone, but he's all alone, so he's going to check up here. He finds Huddy on the far side there, but that pass he couldn't connect with. Huddy sends it all the way across the crease. Griffin's shot. Goalie tracks that, gloves it, stops play. 22 seconds to go in the penalty. Shot from Griffin goes high. Huddy gets it back. All right, Hank, back to Griffin. Penalty has expired. Maybe they'll get. This team tends to play better 5-on-5. Maybe they'll put another goal on here at the end, 5-on-5. Who knows? It's perplexing how they're better 5-on-5 than they are on power play. Huddy tried to sneak that out to Jackson. That was taken away from him. Preds are behind the play a little bit other than the defenders. Only Jackson is helping on the forecheck or on the back check, and then that good stick by somebody out there to keep that from being a clean shot. Jackson chips that one out. And the Groundhogs were able to regroup quicker than we were able to change. That's going to be a penalty on Griffin. If there's a way to let a team back in the game, it's to take penalties.
We do this every game.
They're going with Winston, Nick, Tyler, and Brooks, it looks like, for the penalty kill. 1:55 left in the game. Taking that penalty is essentially allowing them to be on the power play the rest of the game. Good God. How did neither one of the refs see that? Nick off to the races. Goalie's pulled on the other end, so Groundhogs. Brooks is just going to try to put it on. He couldn't. That was blocked by the Groundhogs, so the net is empty for the Groundhogs. One minute to go in the game. And Nick's going to sling it down ice. And that'll be icing. Well, I might have jumped the gun a little bit on the time. So now just under a minute left in the game. 58 seconds. 33 seconds left on the penalty. Groundhogs have the goalie pulled. As it is now 6-on-4 because of our penalty. So 2-man advantage for the Groundhogs. That shot, Teague's going to save it. He's going to hold it. I thought he was going to play it. But Teague makes the save and holds it. That shot in on Teague. Anyway, it came loose. And Will's going to rim it around the wall. And then Talon's going to... Talon's shot from essentially... Oh, I don't know. 130 feet or so goes in. All right, that extends the lead to 5-2. 1 minute left on the power play on the man advantage for the Groundhogs. Jonah picked up that puck, tried to get a shot on, and that deflected off of a groundhog. So Preds win 5-2 on the empty netter from Talon. So that should set them up pretty good for tomorrow. That should get them into a semifinal game. Those games, the game tomorrow, semifinal, which I assume will be in with that win, will be either a 9:25 a.m. game or a 9:55 a.m. game. We're not quite sure where we're going to land exactly, so stay tuned for an update there. If they get past the semifinal game, the championship is at 1:50 p.m. Those are all Central Times. Thanks for watching. Preds win 5-2. We'll see you tomorrow.